What's up, YouTube? That's Heretic here. You may notice I have a webcam running now. So a special shout out to Lisa and Rylan White for getting me this neat little webcam for birthday present. Thank you very much. And anyway, we're going to go ahead and use it for the first time today. We are looking at a Metal Mewtwo deck, something that I was first shown at the Fort Wayne Regionals. So, just like the other Mega Mewtwo decks, we rely on the Mega Mewtwo-Y with Psychic Infinity. For 2 colorless, she deals 10 damage plus 30 more damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. The only downfall here is that this attack does not apply weakness, but if it did, then Mewtwo Wars would just be more bonkers than they were before. Well, maybe not, because they're not basics anymore, but whatever. Those of you guys who remember Mewtwo Wars back in 2012, crazy times. So, since we don't run the Psychic Energy in this build, we're running a different basic Mewtwo, and that is the one from Evolutions. 180 HP. It's got 10 more HP than the damage change one does. And energy absorption is kind of a cute little trick you can do on the first turn if you go second. 1 colorless, attach any energy card from your discard pile onto Mega Mewtwo. Now, those of you who remember the original movie promo Mewtwo from the first Pokemon movie had the exact same attack, only it attached 2 energy cards from the discard pile. It was completely busted. So, watered down a little bit so it's not too crazy, but still interesting and cool to see a little throwback to energy absorption in a evolution set based on throwbacks anyway. So, nice to see they paid homage to a really, really broken card from back in the day. So, we got our 3-3 Mewtwo line, 2-2 Garb, because there's some matchups like Volcanion and Greninja where you just absolutely need it. Shutting down abilities is good for that. Then we have 1 Magearna-EX for the Mystic Heart ability, preventing all of your opponent's attacks, all effects of your opponent's attacks, except damage done to each of your Pokemon that has any metal energy attached to it. This is notable in a few matchups. In the Mega Mewtwo Mirror against the original Mega Mewtwo build, this prevents the effects of damage change from hitting you. You can prevent status cons from stuff like Froakie and Regice. You prevent Mega Scizor-EX from discarding your double colorless energies as long as you have a metal. That's just a couple things to go over with that. Overall, really good. Then we have the Baby Magearna to deal with Rainbow Road Xerneas and Regice in the Plume Box matchup. Prismatic Wave for 1 metal, 20 damage times the number of different types of Pokemon on your opponent's bench. Cool little promo card. They didn't give us its Pokedex number, so being a little sneaky. Of course, we can find that out now in Sun and Moon anyway. So, got all that stuff. We got 1 Hoopa, 2 Shaymins for search and draw power. Just basic stuff there. Item cards. 3 Mega Turbos. I do not like going less than 3 in Mega Mewtwo. I could even see the argument for 4, but if you draw a bunch of them early game, it kind of sucks. So, since we don't have Compressor, I think 3 is a good number. 1 Super Rod, just to recover energy in Pokemon. And then 4 Trainer Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seeker. Consistency, you know, the norm. Supporters, we got 4 Sycamore, 3 N. Normally we only run 2, especially with 4 Trainer Mail. The third copy here is just, again, it's a consistency buff. You could probably cut it for Hex Maniac if you felt it was necessary. Could definitely see that. 2 Lysanders, 1 Delinquent. This card is just so good right now. All the stadium cards being played, and you know, just all the parallel cities especially, just being able to control, being able to put your own parallel city into play. And if you do manage to drop someone's hand down to 0 with this card, you pretty much win the game. So ridiculous. And then 1 Olympia, just so we can Spirit Link onto Garbodor if we have to activate it. It's not ideal, but you know, sometimes you just really need to do that for against necessary matchups like I mentioned. Volcanion and Greninja immediately come to mind. We got 2 Parallel Cities we can just make our big setup play with Hoopa first turn, and then Parallel City to knock Hoopa and Shaymin off the bench. Usually pretty good. Can also counter off Mega Rayquaza and Xerneas like that, Rainbow Road. Then we got 3 Float Stones, Garb, Retreat Hoopa, etc. 3 Spirit Links for Mewtwo's, and then 4 double colorless and 6 metal for our energy count. Just enough energy to be able to work with, get Mewtwo's attack high enough in damage, but not have so much that it weighs our hand down, obviously. So that is our deck list, and we're going to go ahead and take Metal Mewtwo into battle. Okay, Water Fairy Water Fairy Psychic? Like Gardevoir or Octillery? Is that what we're looking at? I mean, like, Gardevoir is kryptonite for us, but if he doesn't have Shaman, I don't really think I'm afraid of it. Of course we start with a Shaman. That's... oh, God. It's just deflating. Yeah, our hand is pretty bad. Fortunately, we're going first. We can just play an N. Okay, he finally chose a basic. Cool. You're telling me I gotta wait for him to choose his bench just so he doesn't put anything there? No, whatever. Okay. Let's get going. So he's got a Remoraid. Alright, so we're just gonna attach a Floatstone and play an N. Our hand is pretty bad. Let's try to make it better. Alright, well, I guess that didn't do very much, but it made it a little better. Sure. Go ahead. Remoraid. Octillery. Poor man's Shaman. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, he's playing Gyarados. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's totally right to run Octillery. Oh, wow. Okay, well, at least we have the parallel here. Maybe he'll bench all his Magikarps and we can just parallel one away. I don't know. See a Floatstone. Probably kind of wishing I would have put the double colorless here now. If we could have stretched for a Lysander off that T-mail, we could have actually gotten a really hilarious KO. Alright, so we do draw another double colorless. So let's T-mail. No. Get the Spirit Link, though. So we can parallel his end down. And then do that. Spirit Link. Mega. And we'll draw 7. Okay, so Ultra Ball here is going to discard Olympia and a Metal Energy. We're going to go find a Trubbish. And we're going to play that. We're going to float it. We're going to draw more cards. Because all of the cards... Alright, we find the Garb. No float, but whatever. We can't evolve it this turn anyway. So we're just going to Psychic Infinity the fish. You know, get rid of it. Get rid of his draw power abilities potentially for next turn. So we find a Mewtwo in the prizes. It's kind of cool. And so now he has to find 3 Magikarps after finding a Team Magma base and then find a Gyarados and a double colorless. All in one turn, which, granted, this deck can do that. But that's a lot. If he wants to one-shot our Mewtwo. Alright. So you need the 6-card combo, dude. You got 1. 5 left. Alright, well, teammates, yeah, that'll set some stuff off. Do you run Shaman? Since you need to bump the stadium anyway. Alright, there we go. He's got it now. Well, what are you going to put down? Alright. Oh, is he going to double... Yeah, I think he's going to double puzzle here. Magma base. Maybe Floatstone? I really don't know what else you do here. You grab the teammates for next turn and then just lose. That's a thing. Not really sure why he's puzzling here, though. I mean, sure, you could teammates for puzzles and get stuff back, but yeah, you just get the teammates back for next turn. He's got to have another Pokemon then. Alright. So Magma bases. Yep, alright. Puts a Magikarp down. Do 90 damage now. We do have another Mewtwo. Okay, so he's gonna buddy here. We have no target. He's gonna grab that Remoraid back. Okay, and then he passes a turn, so we'll just kill your Gyarados. We'll go ahead and put Mewtwo, put Garbodor down, lock down the abilities. So basically just make your Remoraid useless. Because we can. And let's see here. Go pull the other Trubbish out of the deck and just throw it away. Alright. Sycamore. And hey, cool, we found Delinquent again, or Delinquent in Parallel City. So bench limit, please. And boom goes the Dynamite. Granted, he can just, you know, teammates and get right out of that stadium again, but whatever. I don't really care. We can Delinquent a couple of times, you know, via Secret Shenanigans. We can have them all out of stadiums. Although, no, wait, he didn't grab Stadium back from the discard. Okay. So, Floatstone goes on Remoraid. Here's teammates again. And I don't see a way that we wouldn't be able to Delinquent him just completely down to nothing next turn. I mean, he didn't Sycamore, so his hand size is not good. He's going to play a town map here. Alright, so he does have a Magikarp in the prizes, which basically says he's not able to OHKO us. Puts one down without the stadium, so I mean, I guess he could just bring that one up and evolve it. But we're going to Delinquent that last card out of his hand. An Ultra Ball, alright. I don't think that was worth it. But it's whatever. See if we can't find a Spirit Link. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So get another Mewtwo in play. Just absolute emergency situation. Have a second one ready. And we just keep Psychic Infinitying here. We just keep killing stuff. Just leave a bloodbath of fish behind us. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Okay, yeah, so he just top decks and it's nothing, forfeits the game. Okay, so we're able to just kind of have him not have resources there and come away with a W because of it. So that's a game down, and we're going to go ahead and play another. Okay, Electivire? That's his username. Highly doubt that's what he's playing. I don't even think there is a legal Electivire in Standard. So, gross. Reboot, reboot, reboot. Alright, there we go. He chose his Pokemon finally. So we'll reshuffle and redraw. Okay, so we get Magearna and what the fuck am I looking at? Oh my god. Oh, it's a Pidgeot deck. Okay. Damn, that probably runs like a shit ton of hammers, doesn't it? That's bad. Oh, thanks for the end, though. Yeah, like, real talk, thanks for the end. I actually really needed that. Okay, so I mean, I guess that's better than what we had. So Metal Energy goes on the Pidgeot, and it's like it's my Thanksgiving Pidgeot. Like, what gives? What do I discard here? Okay, whatever. I'll discard a Spirit Link. Hoopa, hoopa, hoopa. Yeah, we're gonna open the floodgates right now. Boom, boom, boom. If only this thing placed damage counters instead of dealt damage, we could Magearna that thing. So, 2 Mewtwo's, Link, setup. Wow. Alright, well, we get an energy. And I think we're just going to sit until next turn now. I also can't help but notice, yeah, he had attached a Spirit Link to that, so he's going to go Mega Pidgeot on us. So, okay, and then he's going to Shrine of Memories for Mirror Move. So he discards a Max Potion, a Link, and another Mega. Attaches a double colorless. So he's got plenty of energy for us to take advantage of here. We do see another Ultra Ball. Grabs. I'm guessing that was Hoopa. Yeah. So we're going to see 2 Pidgeots and actually probably one of Magearna and... Or just... Okay, just Magearna and Pidgeot. Alright. No Shaman. Interesting. So there's Pidgeot, and Magearna will join it. And there's Featherlance, so he's going to do the 80-20 here instead. And, okay, so we draw a Lysander. I suppose we just put this Mewtwo down. Can Mega Evolve this one. And, I don't know, Floatstone up here so we can retreat. That's good for now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite enough energy. So, probably don't attack him here, I'm thinking. So, we do 190, he can Max Potion, attach an energy, or just not even have to, just Mirror Move to kill us. So, we're gonna, I think, let Magearna sit for another turn. He can knock it out with another Featherlance. So, that will put us behind a little bit, but... Then we can end his hand down to 4 and play something here, or he can just end us up to 6, which is actually okay. Alright, so we do get another energy, so we get the KO now. Gets a double colorless on the second Pidgeot, which is fine. If we can turn this into a race where he's trying to use Featherlance or maybe... Mock Cyclone, I think we're probably a lot better off in that kind of a situation than we would be having to fight off hammers and max potions and mirror move all game. So we do have an N in the discard that we can play, so we're gonna get this energy on here. I'm gonna Floatstone the Hoopa, and let's see, we can... We have Lysander, we have Sycamore in there. No, I think we just VS Seeker the N here and play it. We could search out another Mega, I suppose. We could discard the Metal Energy. Go grab that since we have a Spirit Link on one of our Mewtwo's. Go ahead and evolve it. And then we'll N here. Drop him down to 4 cards. Bring ourselves back up to 6. And then we can knock out this Pidgeot. So, Psychic Infinity, Energy Absorption, no thanks. So, we'll knock that out. Grab a couple of prize cards in the process. There's a Mega Turbo, that works. And we get another N in case the worst happens here. So, alright, we're in a good spot. I like where we're at right now. So, he's going to start charging up the Magearna here, and he's going to end us down to 4. And, oh, no, he's not. Okay. Color me surprised. He discards an Octillery here. Okay, so we're going to see a Super Rod. So I'm guessing the Pidgeot line, yep, and then a Metal Energy go back into the deck. And we do see another Mega Pidgeot. He hard Megas for the turn. So I think we can just kill that thing, actually. There's Mega Turbo. Get another energy on here. Then we can just Versus Seeker for Lysander. And boom goes the Dynamite. Yeah, and he just goes ahead and forfeits right there. Okay. So, Mewtwo, or Metal Mewtwo, does its job there, and kind of an interesting deck we went against in that second time, but still, Pidgeot and Mirror Move can be a pretty powerful combination, whether it's the Mega and the Shrine, or the build I prefer, which is just Fighting Fury about Garbodor, or just whatever, you know, however you want to build it. So... nonetheless, we come away with that one. We come away with a couple of wins, and so that is what I have for you guys today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Cheers.